Hi, and welcome. I'm gonna wait just another moment to see if another few folks pop in to spend a couple of minutes of quiet with us tonight. Thanks for being here. And while we wait, I'll invite you to find a really nice, comfortable way to sit. Maybe you want to lie down tonight on your back. Just let the earth take up the weight of the body. If you're seated, maybe sitting crisscross, planting your feet down on the ground, whatever feels most natural for you and most comfortable. Just find your breath. Let's start right there. Breathing in and breathing out with eyes closed if that's comfortable for you. Taking your gaze down. Noticing as the body fills up with breath on the inhale. Maybe you're breathing in through the nose and you notice a bit of a cooling sensation as the air enters the body. And then exhale fully and completely. Allow the breath to escape the body. Maybe feel a little bit of a warming sensation out of the nose. And just relax completely. Letting go of any tension that you might feel in your body. Take this opportunity to scan through the body to see if there are places where you might be holding on. Are you gripping or tensing anywhere in the body? First, start out with your hands. Are you clenching your fists? The backs of the hands touching down on the earth, or do you have palms down for grounding? Just notice and become aware. Breathing in and breathing out, and just noticing how it feels to invite the breath in and to soften somewhere on the exhale. Just noticing your feet. Are your feet splayed open as if in Shavasana, or maybe when you're sleeping at night? Or do you have your feet planted down on the earth? Are you touching down, absorbing the energy of the earth up through the legs? Just notice your toes. Notice if you have shoes on. Are your toes covered? Are you barefoot? Do you feel the air on your feet? Maybe just wiggling your toes. And then just let the body relax. Inhale and exhale. Bring your attention to your belly. Try to soften in the belly. We're going to send the breath down to the belly. Pull it out of the chest, taking ourselves out of that chest breath, that fight or flight breathing that we engage in a lot throughout the day. Send the breath down to a softened belly, and you can feel it rise and fall as you breathe in and out. So I wanted to read to you tonight from Mark Nepo's Book of Awakening. He writes this really beautiful passage about the art of facing things. He starts off with this quote from Robert Clark that says, "What people have forgotten is what every salmon knows." Salmon have much to teach us about the art of facing things. In swimming up waterfalls, these remarkable creatures seem to defy gravity. It is an amazing thing to behold. And a closer look reveals a wisdom for all beings who want to thrive. What the salmon somehow know is how to turn their underside from center to tail into the powerful current that's coming at them, which hits them squarely. And the impact then launches them out and further up the waterfall, to which their reaction is, again, to turn their underside back into the powerful current that, of course, again, hits them squarely. And this successive impact launches them further out and up the waterfall. It's really quite remarkable. Their leaning into what they face bounces them further and further along their unlikely journey. From a distance, it seems magical, as if these mighty fish are flying and conquering their element. But in actuality, they are deeply at one with their element, vibrantly and thoroughly engaged in a compelling dance of turning toward and being hit squarely that moves them through the water and air to the very source of their nature. In terms useful to the life of the spirit, the salmon are constantly faithful in exposing their underside to the current coming at them. Mysteriously, it is the physics of this courage that enables them to move through the life as they know it so directly. We can learn from this very active paradox, for we too must be as faithful to living in the open if we are to stay real in the face of our daily experience. In order not to be swept away from what the days bring, we too must find a way to lean into the forces that hit us so squarely. The salmon offer us a way to face truth without shutting down. They show us how leaning into our experience, though we don't like the hit, moves us on. Time and again, though we would rather turn away, it is the impact of being revealed through our willingness to be vulnerable that enables us to experience both mystery and grace. So I'd like to ask you to take the next 5 minutes with eyes closed, noticing your breath, entering the body, filling you up with life, exiting the body and allowing you to relax, to just sit quietly and meditate on the last time that you opened yourself fully to the life that is coming at you. Just take some time right now to breathe in and out. if your mind fills with lots of different thoughts, you find yourself off track, and thinking about life hitting you squarely is super stressful. But I want you just to come right back to your breath. And just notice the breathing. Keep your attention and your intention squarely on the breath, as opposed to the hits that come with our day-to-day lives. Just stay with your breathing. Keeping your eyes closed. Keep the intention and the attention inward. And just stay with me and breathe for a few more minutes. I'll mind the time, and you just breathe. And just remember that we're not trying to dismiss the thoughts that come into the mind, allowing them to be here with you, whether you're lying down or sitting down, just allowing them to be with you in this moment. It's going to keep them from taking over the mind. Allowing them to be here without attaching. And then just watching them pass along, just like the clouds. And as another thought arises and comes into your mind, it's okay. It's going to come, and let it be here too. Maybe even labeling it thought and another thought. Being aware that they've come into your mind. And now you can let go of all the thinking about how you responded to life in the past or in the last few hours. You can let go of wondering what you should have done differently, or how your life could have unfolded in a different way if you responded this way or that way. Right now we're going to let all that go. And just be resilient like the salmon, and know that each one of the experiences that you've had pushed you forward. Every experience that you had was meant to be had. And we're looking forward. And we're moving on, just like the salmon, climbing up, up, up. the waterfall. Let's take the next few minutes just to continue breathing and letting thoughts not take over the mind, just float around like clouds, coming and going. We're just going to breathe for a few more minutes together. So just get really calm and quiet. Noticing again if you're holding tension anywhere in your body, if you're gripping anywhere, let it go. Noticing the rise and fall of the belly with each inhale, exhale. Feeling your heart full of gratitude for all of the experiences, the good ones and the ones that we label as the bad ones. Knowing that each and every experience that we've had has shaped our lives and has brought us to today. And knowing that every moment is a new opportunity to begin again. Every breath, a new beginning, a new awakening, a new opportunity to choose exactly how we want to respond to life. So now just begin to deepen the breath. Fill the body up with air, that beautiful life force. Exhale completely and release and let it go. And again, invite the breath in. And as you exhale, just let something go. Something that no longer serves you, just let it go. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in together. Fill yourself up. And exhale, let go of something that you certainly don't need right now. And stay right here where you are and keep breathing. Keep your eyes closed. Continue to feel the breath. Feel the belly rise and fall. Keep that heart full of gratitude for every experience in your life, all of them. They brought you to today. They'll bring you into tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you again next week. Namaste.